The whole world had turned white overnight. It was as if every other color had been quashed out in a single sweeping gesture. By morning, the first snowstorm of 2026 had painted the streets with silver lining, dampening the noise of the usual city bustle and marking a cold beginning to the year. Nobody could have anticipated it. Due to the limited snowfall of the previous winter, it was natural that so many people expected a similar pattern to continue. Instead, we were surprised with an intense snowstorm that only seemed to strengthen as time went on, highlighting a divergence from the trend of much weaker storms of last year. The first snowstorm of 2026 reflects a shift from the considerably more mild conditions of the last winter to a more active pattern, with colder air and a drastically more variable jet stream which nurtured the development of stronger storms. Unlike the mixed precipitation storms which frequently occurred last year, combined with quick melting temperatures, this snowstorm paves the way to even more impactful snowfall in the future, suggesting a broader change in the behavior of winter weather.
Snowstorm safety tips. The most important safety measures during a snowstorm include staying indoors and avoiding unnecessary travel, as icy roads and reduced visibility make driving extremely dangerous. It's also essential to keep emergency supplies like food, water, flashlights, and batteries on hand. Dress in warm layers if you must go outside, and monitor weather forecasts so you can respond quickly to changing conditions. Significant damage and ongoing dangers. The widespread power outages on January 26 and 27, 2026, over 500,000 customers remain without power, particularly in the South, Tennessee, Mississippi, Louisiana, due to severe ice accumulation breaking power lines. The infrastructure failure that the combination of ice and snow has made roads dangerous and caused significant damage to trees and utility lines, with warnings that power restoration could take weeks, not days in some areas. The frozen infrastructure and plumbing in addition to power outages, the extreme record-breaking cold, dropping below zero in the plains and deep south, has caused water pipes to freeze and burst in homes and businesses, causing widespread water damage. Key takeaways. Snowstorms are powerful natural phenomena that form when moist air rises into freezing atmospheric conditions, creating dangerous weather events ranging from brief snow squalls to severe multi-day blizzards. Understanding how these storms develop and knowing proper safety protocols is essential for protecting yourself and your community, as respecting the power of winter weather can literally save lives.
Transportation and travel disruption. The massive flight cancellations, over 10,000 to 19,000 flights, were canceled during the storm, making it one of the worst disruptions for air travel since the pandemic. The road closures and hazards that the dangerous travel conditions persisted with officials urging people to stay off the roads. The MTA and public transit changes that were significant service changes and delays were reported for subways, Metro North, and LIRR. Tragic human toll. At least 42 deaths were attributed to the storm across multiple states, making it one of the deadliest winter weather events in recent years. Causes of death include hypothermia from exposure to extreme cold, traffic accidents on icy roads, snow plow accidents, Massachusetts and Ohio, fatal sledding accidents, Arkansas and Texas, snow removal incidents, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Long Island, and lastly, 8 people found dead outdoors in New York City during the frigid weekend.
School and work. Some schools switched to online classes or closed completely. Offices allowed people to work from home. Parents had to stay home with their children. Safety was the main reason for the shutdowns. The storm disrupted normal schedules.
Emergency response. President Donald Trump approved 12 federal emergency disaster declarations for affected states, unlocking critical federal resources. States that receive emergency declaration are Arkansas, Georgia, Indiana, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, and West Virginia. Federal assistance includes deploying personnel and expertise to support state-led recovery, staging essential supplies, generators, food, water, medical kits, cots, and blankets, supporting efforts to restore power, clearing roads for emergency services, and lastly, opening shelters and warming centers across affected regions. How others benefit. Many neighbors help one another during the storm. People helped shovel snow for elderly neighbors. Some shared food and warm drinks. Others checked in on friends and family. Helping each other make the storm easier is essential. Final message. Snowstorms can be dangerous but also bring people together. Being prepared helps reduce problems during storms. Following safety advice can save lives. Helping others make a big difference. Stay safe and warm during winter weathers.
Hi, we want to thank you for joining us on this session regarding our first snowstorm. I hope that the information was useful. As an adjunct professor at Medgar Evers College, I teach a course on disaster management and public bureaucracy, and I want to thank the team of Lishawn's Consulting today for capturing so many processes in disaster management. Again, we hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel as we continue to share useful information that is both relevant and helpful. Thanks again. See you soon. Bye for now.